Last year on March 3rd, Nintendo has released their extremely successful video game hardware, the Nintendo Switch. Alongside of that were many, but not too many, games released. One of them being The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The game has absolutely destroyed charts everywhere, being the best-selling Nintendo launch title in history. Not only that, but also the second best-selling Zelda game in history as well. Last known documented amount sold is 7.78 million, and holy shit, that is a lot of Zeldas out in the wild. Get it? Get it? You probably don't.
Shut the fuck up!
Well, you actually probably do, but what makes this game, or rather franchise, so special? Is it the story, the gameplay, or... But as a huge fan, I always wonder, why do so many people like Zelda when all we do is basically save Zelda? So I decided to call up one of my favorite Zelda fans, Kingdomace, to help answer that question. So without any further ado, let's get started.
The Legend of Zelda is a series that came into being over 30 years ago, and during these 30 years, the games released during that time frame have been enough to change the lives of millions. The games themselves include fantastic stories which are filled with the lore that goes back over 10,000 years in its timeline, and alongside that, the game pushes the players to think outside the box and do things out of the ordinary to inspire and uncover creativity within the players, which then in turn aids the players in other aspects of their lives as well. I love the Legend of Zelda series because of the feeling of accomplishment I obtain after completing a tough puzzle, and feel even greater after destroying a great evil that has caused turmoil across the land. I love the feeling of adventure I get when I dive out of the sky and land upon the soil of Hyrule and tread upon its plains on horseback, seeing every sight there is to see. There's no end to the mysteries to uncover in the land of Hyrule. It doesn't matter what point in time we're in, or even what timeline we stand in. Hyrule has many secrets to uncover, and I can't help but just dive back in each and every time.
Zelda offers so many different things: story, gameplay, characters, and so much more. I ask, why do you enjoy Zelda? And if it is your favorite franchise, why? Here are some of the answers I got. Just know this is not representative of every Zelda fan, but the few I know and from forums. Each Zelda world is different from the others. For example, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Instead of Hyrule Field, you have an ocean to sail around. Also, Breath of the Wild is another example. The world is mostly filled with nature, less towns than the past games has ever had. Each offering very different characters from the past, with rich, fluid, and smooth gameplay. It just tells people to come back for more. But not everyone enjoys Zelda for these reasons, or even at all. Due to getting stuck in dungeons, not knowing what to do in the game, and people won't play it because it's a Nintendo game.
Though not everyone is a lore fanatic or an adventure enthusiast like I am, but even then the Legend of Zelda series still draws in people near and far who aren't those things. People love the feeling of being dropped in a game and not being babied the whole time. There are a multitude of Zelda games where the game drops you into its story and doesn't hold your hand on how to proceed forward. It may require putting the game down to reestablish your confidence sometimes, but people love going back. The Legend of Zelda series is also well known for its combat, though in many fights you seem either outnumbered or outclassed, but it's always a great feeling when you combat against enemies of grand proportions and take them down like you do it for a living.
I personally like Zelda due to the world it surrounds itself in, characters, gameplay, and the story. Even though it is true we save Zelda in the same format, the game always offers a new and interesting way of achieving it. And that's why I think a lot of people like Zelda. Let me know if you like Zelda and if it's one of your favorite video game franchises. If so, why? Let me know in the comments section below. Huge thanks to the boy Kingdomace for helping me with this video. Make sure to sub him, he's an amazing content creator. Anyway, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell as well to stay updated for whenever a new upload is up. My name is BlueKokirii. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a great day. BlueKokirii over and out.